Hello and welcome to my Polish League game versus Katerina Makuskaya, who I will be facing as the USA this time. We have already played one game in the semi-finals of the league against each other, and she managed to beat me in our previous game. So hopefully this goes better this time. However, this hand doesn't suggest such course of an action. With no Vietnam revolts or decall or defectors or destall, I am pretty reluctant to headlining Asia, so I guess it will have to be 5-year plan. I could also go for the CIA, but I think that throwing this card out of the deck so early will not be the greatest of ideas. However, well, 5-year plan is my only free up in this forgotten by God hand, so I guess I should kind of try to stick to it. There is also an option of playing special, which is of course vulnerable to socialists or Swiss prizes, but maybe it's the best I got. I could also risk dropping Asia, because with this tragic hand I can't really hope to get anything there. So in the worst case scenario, I'll let her score domination. And to be fair, she's probably not gonna headline Distal. She may not even headline Decal if she has it because of possible defectors. And Vietnam Revolts is only one card. So I guess I will go for Asia actually. I don't think I want to throw away the only 3 of I've got. And Romanian is, well, it kind of points towards Distal, which would be extremely unlucky. But for now, what matters is that it doesn't disrupt Asian draw. Okay, she succeeds in a coup. I probably should counter coup, and I should probably use my 3-up for that, despite it being the only 3-up I've got. So I guess I will go for it anyway. Yeah. It's going just as well as the previous game against her. Also, I expect her to coup Panama now. However, if she has decal, she may be tempted to use it right now to grant herself Thailand before I'm able to do anything about that. Okay, she just takes Middle Eastern domination, which is pretty understandable. Independents are in the deck, so I guess I will take the point from Yugoslavia. She of course may have Middle Eastern scoring, so I guess I have to reclaim at least presence right now. And I think I will do it by taking Egypt with special. Of course, if she wants to coup it, then she can. Hopefully this time she doesn't succeed. If she does, then the DEFCON will be up to 2 and I will just take Lebanon and suffer the consequences, I guess. The only good thing about possibly losing Egypt to a good coup will be the fact that Nasser is no longer an unplayable card. Okay, Fiddle is gone, it doesn't really matter that much because I've got the CIA in my hand. I would love to coup Iran again, but unfortunately I've only got 1 2-up and 4 1-ups, which means that if I coup Iran with Cambridge, then I will not be able to take Libya during my next turn. I mean next AR. So I will just take Libya immediately, I guess, and not even enter Malaysia because, well, I can't afford such an expense. I expect her to coup Libya right now, most likely. And if she succeeds, then she's getting the Middle Eastern domination. If not, then she probably will not. However, that depends on the rest of her hand, because Saudi Arabia is of course still up for grabs, for her at least. Okay, that's a weak coup. And that's a, well, normally I would say that this is not a great role for her, but in this situation it's enough to take Lebanon away from me, because I literally have only one ops in my hand, so I guess I will just retake Libya, because if I took Lebanon, then she would be easily able to just score Middle Eastern domination. And as I expected, she had Middle Eastern scoring, so at least that went away from the deck for now. So now the question arises, do I still want to use UN intervention for Nasser? Because maybe now it's not necessary. I have two ops to play this turn. One should probably be Lebanon immediately, despite Middle East being scored, and the second one should probably be Malaysia. However, both are scored regions. The fact is I'm probably too poor to play into France anyway, and I guess the best I can do for now is to at least make it, well, let's say by not playing to France, I'm at least making De Gaulle or Suez Crisis or even Socialists not that scary of the headlines, so that's the least I can get. I will try to take Lebanon now. And containment is of course tragic, because that means I will not get to have it as an event, but at least I can space Nasser now. The question is, do I even want to, honestly? Marshall Plan saves Europe. Defectors save Europe in the headline phase. Independent rights save Europe. I think I would try spacing Nasser. Okay. Rolling ones is sometimes good, it turns out. Okay, this is an okayish hand as long as I don't get purged. I don't see purge, so if she got purged and purges me, then it's terrible for me. So I will just hope that she didn't. Not that I can do anything about it if she did, so I will just headline independent threats, and if she is greedy and okay, it's not necessarily greedy, it's quite reasonable from her perspective to go for Europe headline probably. So if she does, then I will at least mitigate the damage by taking away Romania. However, this hand is still terrible. It has, I mean, it's not terrible, but it has literally no good blue events, and it has no D cards, and it has no purge. However, I'm not getting purged, at least not yet, so that's something. It doesn't mean that she doesn't have purge, it only means that she wasn't willing to headline it, if she has it at all. If I don't get purged, I have good discards to blockade. So I guess I will be spacing Socialists, and I will be trying to hold on to Suez Crisis with UN until my last AR. That sounds reasonable. If she coups now, then... Oh, of course, she has deck and cover. Okay, so never mind. Well, that really sucks. Alright, and of course she can still have Decal or Distal, because I didn't see any of those. So I guess I have to act immediately. Alright. So maybe Angola, West Germany and Malaysia? Do I have anything better to do? In this situation I could actually just use Suez Crisis as my well, free up of choice, because since France is already taken by her, it doesn't hurt me that much, and special relationship is gone from the deck for now, so I guess I will just do that, and well, she can resolve the event. this is not a very strong play, but at least if she has Decol, then I can fight for Thailand. And, well, the optimistic twist about her possibly having Distal is that she doesn't have that many ops that she can freely take from the board. So I hope it will be at least a little bit problematic for her to get the Distal fuel she needs to spread properly on the map. We'll see though. That's, I guess, one of the rare pluses of not getting Comic-Con or Warsaw Pact. It kind of guarantees that she will have a hard time collecting the ops. And of course she got Comic-Con and she just grabs Europe domination, which of course points to her having Europe scoring. And I could probably fight for it. Because she doesn't have access to Greece, which rarely matters, but this time it does. It doesn't look like she even has any potential sources of additional non-battlegrounds, so I will just use my only forward to grab Turkey and UK and hope that it is enough, but it probably is. I can't really imagine the course of action that would make this play not enough. So I suspect that she will drop Europe if she has it at all. I wonder if she has Indo-Pakistani War, because that's basically the only chance for her to get any Milops this turn, and she willingly used deck and cover to lower the Defcon. So, and that's kind of important when it comes to determining my own moves, because if she does have Indo-Pakistani War, then Arab-Israeli War is basically a free event, and I should definitely play it for orbs. But if she doesn't have Indo-Pakistani War, then it means that Arab-Israeli War is, well, giving her freebie peace, and that's not something I want to happen. I could of course space it, but... Okay, she just ignores Europe and goes for Thailand. I mean, goes for spread in Asia, but she's heading for Thailand, obviously. So that's exactly what I will do. I will just take Thailand and spread to Zair to get to Cameroon before the next turn. Here I guess it's kind of the moment where I will be forced to play Arab-Israeli War anyway. Yeah, I think I will play Arab-Israeli War to Laos and Thailand, and yeah, and then Vietnam revolts to Cameroon and I don't know, Indonesia maybe, and well, see what happens then. So unfortunately he got the Milops for free, and all the blue 4-ops are still unaccounted for, so they will probably come to the game after the reshuffle. What I am hoping for is that I will get Deagle and Distal and please Purge after the reshuffle, which would really set this game up for me. Okay, she had in the Pakistani War, but thanks to me giving her Arab-Israeli War, she didn't have to use it. I sincerely think it's time to go to Colombia, honestly. If she has blockade, she can use it. I will just drop socialist governments and be left with UN intervention. And if she coups Colombia successfully, I will just coup back and get some middles myself. I really don't want her to get those 2-3 EPs for basically doing nothing. Okay, that's US Japan, and she ignores my threats. Okay, and she still didn't dominate Europe. So I guess I will just take Nigeria and Venezuela, and if she wants to try queen Venezuela, then she's welcome to. So I obviously didn't get purge, and she got decal. But at least I got D-styles, so that's something. I didn't get defectors either. So she got purge and blockade. So okay, that's pretty disgusting. I guess at least I have NATO to discard. But well, okay, the goal is theoretically playable. The only card that steals Europe from me is Warsaw Pact, which she will never headline in a billion years. She will go for either Purge or Decal, probably Purge. Her hand is insanely strong, but it doesn't contain anything that could take Europe away, I think. So I will just drop Europe, and well, at least that will be one problem less to worry about. In the Pakistani war is not something that it's basically useless at this point. It's unusable in the region, and I will probably not have time to use it anyway. Mm. The goal is actually fine. It will be a 2-up that I will use freely because her France is overprotected anyway. Distal and socialists will ideally go to space. Distal will surely go to space, like no matter what, basically. I think, unless she figures something out, but I think I'm just getting purged, and that's all. Unless she goes for like decal into Africa and Thailand and takes Thailand over with China, but I think that's weird. I don't think she will do that. So I think I'm getting purged. I'm dropping NATO to blockade. I'm spacing distal, and if I'm allowed, I'm also spacing socialists, and I have all 5 ups to play with. Okay, she actually went for decal. That's interesting. So she could either break all the African countries and take them all with like purge or another big card, or she could try putting one influence into Thailand and then just breaking and taking Thailand with China. Those are basically the 2 legal plays. I don't think she will coup, unless she coups Venezuela, but I think that's such a waste now. She actually coups, and with defectors? What is this? Okay, I completely disagree with this play. I think it's wrong. Really? Like, okay, maybe after all, I will use Indo-Pakistani war because I will just get VPs from it. So I guess that's fine. Does she know I got Formosan? Yeah, so Formosan is playable. Alright. I am. Well, this game surprises me all the time. Let's just take what's mine, I guess. I could also threaten something by entering Saharan states, but. Or I could immediately take Panama. I really don't want to give up NATO because that really opens the way for her to even purge on her second AR and then blockade regardless of the time during the turn, and that's gonna hurt. In the long run, of course, but still gonna hurt. Yeah, right. I think I should at least take Panama. I should take Panama because if she cruise Colombia, think I want to be. I don't want to worry about taking Panama like automatically whenever she cruise Colombia. I don't think that's a comfortable situation to be in. So I will just take care of it immediately, and we'll see where it goes from there. I wonder what her plan for the turn is. Okay, she plays Perch for influence and she takes South Africa. Okay, I think that's quite reasonable. Uh, Alright, then I guess I can just spread to Brazil and overprotect Zaire. Does she know about Cambridge? No, she doesn't, so let's use Formosa. So we're not revealing too much. Okay, so now I'm no longer scared. No, of course, good Asia. Okay, that's another. Okay, so it makes not taking Thailand even weirder for me. I guess she's trying to save China card. I guess that has to be the reason. But I'm not a fan. Um, okay, let's space this Slovan, I guess. Because I have to space at some point, so I can just also do it now. While I'm not busy doing anything else. I expect her to respond by spacing Marshall, however she may be tempted to use Marshall for ops. The problem is that she doesn't have that many good places to put Marshall ops into. However, she could find some, but I don't think it's worth it. And she spaces it, so I'm stuck with Socialists, which she doesn't know I have because I used it with UN last term. So right here, guess I could just I could just enter Uruguay, and if she has a good way of crewing that, she may crew it, and if not, then I'm taking that juicy Argentina for myself. I've gotta exploit that distal draw somehow. Okay, she seems to be quite puzzled. That's good for me, I guess. I forgot to wish her luck, but last time I wished her luck, it turned out to not have been such a great idea, so maybe I am mistaken by doing that. Unfortunately, she got another 4 up, which is not nice. This is all reasonable. I guess I will just spread with NATO and secure Nigeria. Um, she had Middle East actually. Wow, didn't see that coming. Okay, so I can get 2 VPs and a possibility for a huge swing, but it is only on a 6 on a die. Or I could play more safely and just enter Chile and Saharan states with Indo-Pakistani War. Uh, damn it. I actually don't know. It's like 50-50. I think I will try to get VPs because the VP track doesn't look very good and I still have many good cards granting me access coming during the mid-war, and if I roll a 6 now, that's gonna be huge. That's not a 6 to be expected. Voice, duck and cover. Muslim Revolution. Oh, Muslim Revolution is actually unplayable. However, well, I have UN intervention. The problem is, of course, that she still has blockade. So this hand is very bad, mostly. Well, okay, Voice is a great event, and duck and cover may help, honestly. So I guess I will just go for duck and cover. I will assume she doesn't headline We Will Bury You on turn 4. I think that's a reasonable thing to assume. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Okay, maybe it's not terrible. It's just another hand which has absolutely no ops. It just has voice and duck, but maybe voice and duck are enough to make it through this turn. I'm not even sure what to use voice on. So the obvious target seems to be Indonesia, but that's one. And I have 3 left, and I'm not sure what to do with that. I could just poke at Africa, but I mostly treat voice as this kind of, well, if she got Junta or ABM, or, yeah, of course she got Junta, what the fuck? What the fuck was I thinking? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so I guess maybe she will forget about the voice and let me take the influence out of it, hopefully. One small step is potentially good. Wait, really? Okay, I didn't expect her to go for Mexico. Does she have central scoring? Maybe she's just overestimating how valuable Central America is in this state of the game, but she may just as well have Central, obviously. It's not very weird, but even if she has Central, I'm not sure if that's a great play. I just don't like that Junta use very much. She spaces grain sales, okay? Did she of course succeed? Which is annoying, because that's never 2 DPs for her, but that at least means that I will be able to use one small step for an event. Okay, so I guess this is a good example of what I can do with voice. Necessarily from Zair. Mexico, probably Indonesia, and what? I can't really do any long-term damage by doing that, so I guess I will just take one out of South Africa so that it kind of begs for an immediate response from her. And I will try to use that time window to coup Columbia back with how I learned. It's maybe not a perfect plan, but it's a plan at least. And at least I will get the Millops this time. I could, of course, try playing for the tricks and wait for AR7 to sneakily event how I learned to improve the death code to 5 and try to catch her off guard. But But of course, this is a very tricky operation because I'm already in Cameroon and Uruguay, and it's hard for me to imagine that she will not coup any of those during the turn. And I just don't think that waiting is worth the effort, especially considering the fact that my hand sucks as again, and I have no ops. So I will just use Hoyland and be fine with it. I don't believe she has Africa scoring. I think she thinks I may have it. So I will probably just ignore that because crewing Sahara States doesn't give me much, and I really will feel more comfortable without that Colombia influence here. Of course, that didn't take into consideration the fact that I will roll a2, but that happens. At least now I kind of have, like, what I'm scared of is her having central scoring and realigning me out of Panama and then taking it. But now, since I at least managed to reduce her influence in Colombia, it kind of means that, oh, thank God she at least failed that too. Mm. Now I will be able to coup Colombia with like Truman or something, and that will kick her out of her. Yay, that worked. Alright, so now I can use one small step whenever it's possible. Lone gunman, okay, that's nice. She got lone gunman. Okay, and she failed another coup, that's great. So I will just use one small step to get a sneak peek at her headlines from now on, and then I would, I guess, try to space socialists, since blockade is gone, so I will space socialists, try to get that juicy space track VPs, and then I will play Nasser and Muslim with UN, and those are some ops finally. A4 op, with a beautiful taste. This European unrest is surprisingly painful for her because she got Comecon, Warsaw, and East European unrest twice, which means that she basically got no free influence in Eastern Europe, and she got a card reducing her influence in Eastern Europe twice, which basically forces her to repair that, right? Unless she's going to let me walk into East Germany. And of course, theoretically, she could leave Poland open, but that means that John Poland would be a massive card for me, so I don't think she can allow that. Great, let's space socialists, please. Yay, rolling once is useful once more. Alright, so at least I may be looking at some space track value soon. And she has Allende. Okay, so that's a late Allende from her. It kind of explains why she didn't use Junta to go for Argentina, I guess. Not that I like it more now, I still think it was a mistake. But do I just take Chile? Or do I think I should care for Mexico actually. On my last IR, I will probably coup Saharan states. For now, I will take Mexico so that liberation theology doesn't kill me. And I will put the remaining two VPs into Chile because maybe she doesn't even have the way to fill Chile up after this counter from me. So it may be enough to just stop her from getting South America presence. Hey, she has 5-year plan. It's probably central, if you ask me. It's south? It's even fucking worse. What is this game? Okay. So that completely explains why she didn't go for Argentina. I don't know then if her going to Chile now is correct, but it may be. Okay, whatever. There's no point in overthinking that at the time. I think I'll put Saharan States because if I roll at least a 2, I believe. Yeah, I am getting a temporary equalizer in Africa. And this is not a good hand. And it has CIA, so that's even a worse hand. And it has Summit. Okay, maybe CIA is not that bad. I honestly I don't feel like waiting even longer with CIA. I feel like since I got it now, I should probably just use it. My only free ups are the cards that secure her East European situation, which is very shaky at the time. So, and also a Quagmire, which I am completely unable to play, and I don't even have good discards too. So I will just have to space that. Uh, of course, it's not a huge pain for me to space cards because I'm in a pretty decent position to space them, and I kind of am. Well, if I hit that Quagmire's space roll, I will gladly discard Summit at the end of my turn. Let me say that. At least maybe she has some problems with blue cards. That's possible. Okay, so the question is, do I go for CIA and try to coup Angola? Or do I go for puppets and immediately surround Cuba and try to realign Fidel out while she could Zaire? Uh, if I go for CIA, I kick CIA out of the deck, which is bad, but I probably get African domination in the long run, or at least a draw, so that will be probably like, let's say, 60 piece on average. Yeah, that's probably too good to miss. Damn it. And like, ay, ay, ay. Like, well, if I use puppets and she decides to coup Haiti or Nicaragua or even use Chet Kubov, whatever, and then I get a chance to coup Angola with Olympic Games, but like CIA but 10 times better, and it doesn't even use CIA. And if she coups Zaire, then Africa is cooked forever, or until I get an insane value from nuclear subs, I guess. Uh, but I get to dominate Central and maybe even control it, but probably not. But I still can dominate Central even without it. Yeah, I think she would just ignore it and cool. Um, damn it. Why is this game so complicated? What would it be? Nicaragua, Haiti, and Indonesia, Chico's Zaire, and I realigned Cuba, and I don't have any good secondary targets. So I just do it with a 2 up, and that's probably enough. Um, then we fight for Africa. I obviously lose. If she has Chev, I may even lose control, but that's probably not gonna happen. Uh, how much does Cuba give her? She may still get back there with Liberation. That's complicated. I guess I will just use the CIA and see what's going on this game. Let's see. Wait, before I do that, how much do I need to roll to take Angola? I will have 1 from CIA. I need 2 to overcome the stability and 2 to take her out and 1 to put my op into there. So it's like 5. So I need at least a 4. And if I want to have it overprotected, I need like at least a 5. That's bad actually. If I roll poorly, I'm just cooked anyway. Right? Yeah, that's. Ugh. Yeah, yeah, let's go for puppets. I don't like playing the CIA anyway. Whatever. And Indonesia, I guess. Sure, let's see what she comes up with. There's also kind of a minor point to be made that since she's headlining Fidel, then it kind of points to her possibly having central scoring, and that also means that she may possibly want to go for Mexico or Panama. So maybe actually this play is more disrupting to her plans for the turn than playing the CIA and doing whatever with it. And she's slowly approaching the point where she can't release space dwarfs, including grain sails. So leaving the CIA in the deck is possibly a Defcon killer in like late war. So I guess I will hope for that. Yeah, she just puts Zair. I actually get a chance to overtake it, but that would require letting her defend Cuba, and that's like literally against the point I was trying to make this whole time. So let's just realign Cuba. And yeah, here comes my secondary target choice. Nigeria is obvious, Algeria is obvious, Chile is obvious, and each of those has some merit to it. I think I go for Algeria. I have nothing to lose. Alright, so let's see. Of course, now I expect her to crew Haiti or Nicaragua. Yes, she does. She hits Nicaragua. I could take this opportunity to just coup back, because with this hand I think I would gladly take the coup or over playing a normal game. And I still need to get Milos, by the way. So I may just as well do it now. Yeah, I think I will actually. And if she coups again now, I think I will just take Cuba with Warsaw. Of course, it means that Ortega now is a mean card to me, but that will come later, right? I have never regretted that decision in my life. Huh, Tunisia. Sure, I guess then you can take Warsaw and I will just take Zaire from you. And you can take it back if you wish. I would love to have some time to play Nixon for event and Space Coordinator, but she's not giving me that time. I'm waiting for her to space something, but she's not willing to. If she takes it back with a 3 up, the question is, can I take it again with Comic-Con this time, or is it too much? I'm not sure, honestly. It's like on the verge of being playable. Okay, she just uses OPEC for event. That's scary, but at least that doesn't put pressure on me. I guess I can take China now. That's of course kind of risky because that gets rid of one card that I could play for ops. Okay, but she uses another turn to space, so now I can space Quack. No! Come on! Okay. So I guess I'm not discarding anything at the end of the turn. Unfortunate. Yikes. Okay, Panama Canal, that's something. Not much. Probably Haitico? Yeah. A bloody 6 on Haitico. How nice. I guess I'm just taking Cuba anyway, man. With my comic. Alright. What do I do if I get Kennedy? Yeah, I probably just discard both. I don't care. It's like 1 in a million, gajillion, trillion chance that I get 2 scorings back, but I don't care. There's also a possibility of me getting. Oh, actually, I was right. It's Ask Not, unfortunately. Let's see. Okay, at least I didn't get any scorings. So it's. Wow. It's Arab Israeli war, which is not something I want to play, but it's not very harmful either. And it's our man in Tehran. What can I get with him? Africa scoring, which is probably going to be bad. Arms Race, Brash War, and APM, which are theoretically neutral cards, but I don't want to know if I want to see them. And what else? Like Che, Brezhnev, maybe, Will Bury You, Liberation. Not that many cards, honestly. I think I will just take Malaysia and Philippines instead. I think that's worth more. Wow, another hand without a good card. Except nuclear subs. So I guess I'm just trying to coup the hell out of her and take Africa by force by just rolling the die over and over and over until she lets me score the domination. That sounds like a plan. At least solid negotiations are off the board, so that means that it's not as easy to counter nuclear subs as it could be. So Africa is surely waiting for me to perform the coups, and I literally have no events to play except nuclear subs. So I guess I am not waiting for anything actually. I'm just playing nuclear subs as it is, and let's see where it gets me. I am usually very cautious about headlining nuclear subs, but well, what am I gonna do? It's not like I have a choice. Alright. So, of course, she could have gotten Arms Race Brush or ABM Flower Power, Che Brezhnev, Will Bury You, and Liberation. But maybe she just got away as Sadat Khan, David, John Paul, Bertrand Borat, Shuttle, and Usury. Who knows? We'll see. Actually, ABM headline would be really bad for me. Che is still bad for me, but it's more manageable, definitely. She probably just goes for Africa. I don't really care that much about those roles. For now, I think, because I'll probably not be playing around African non-battlegrounds anyway. I will be just queuing the battlegrounds over and over again. Fortunately for me, those roles are not huge, but those are still definitely enough to make Africa look pretty red. Okay. And she has arms race. Alright. Well, there's not much to wait for. I'll just play my only 3-up I got this turn. This is like, this is amazing how many times I said this line today. It's really worrying, but okay. So my 8 beautiful 1 and 2 ups are waiting for orders. Why did you roll a fucking 6 on me? Okay. What now? I guess I could try crewing Zair like 50 times, and at the end of this process it should be pretty blue. However, that doesn't sound convincing. I think I have to try anyway. There's too much on the line. Well, that's a 1. That didn't help. Maybe next time it will go better, but if I give her Africa domination this turn, I don't know how I'm winning this game, honestly. I feel like there is not much I could do. Yeah, that's Alliance for Progress to Space, at least that's a failure. I guess I'm giving her Willy Brandt. That's another one. Wow, I didn't expect that. That's a new one. Uh, hmm. I guess I'm giving her African events then because I'm running out of cards I can play. I've got theoretic. Yeah, I think I'm going for Arab-Israeli war next. I am not waiting for Camp David to happen, especially because it may not ever happen. So like, I don't think I'm going to wait it. Okay, that's whatever. Can I roll like well? No, I can roll third one in a row. Okay, and she wins that war. That's actually insane. It looks almost exactly like our previous game. It's the resemblance is like striking. But okay. Oh, I guess it's actually useless. I mean, sure, I guess I will just break Chile and she can do with it whatever she wants. It was like the most useless nuclear subs in my entire life. I could 3 times and achieved nothing. It's crazy. I mean, no, to be fair, I achieved 2 VPs for her for winning Arab Israeli war on 1/3. That was something. Uh, I guess I will try kitchen debates next to not give her immediate access to Angola takeover. What are the chances that this one up will make a difference, right? That's fourth one in a row. Wait, what is this actually? Is it bugged? Oh god. Why am I playing this game? That's actually like that's something special. That's just special. Like what the fuck do I do now? Like do I Kuzayu with China or what am I supposed to do? How much do I need to roll with Portuguese to make Zaire blue? I need 2 to make up for the stability, 3 to take her out, and 1 additional, so I need 6. So I need a 4. Oh, of course, she has ABM as well. ABM, Junta, Brushwork. Wait, no, okay, she didn't have Brushwork because we don't know about Brushwork yet, so she had only 4 out of 5 good cards, right? Yeah. And there is one that can go to me. We'll see. Yeah, let's see. That's a 3, that's not enough. Unless, well, maybe she has central scoring that she's not able to retake Africa. I somehow doubt it, and who knows, maybe this is my lucky day. Yay! So after performing 5 fucking coups in Zaire, we got a draw in Africa. Good one. Okay, let's see what turn 7 brings us. Fucking CIA third time. Let's go. And Asia. Oh, I'm so done with this game. Can it end already? Okay, and she got brush because, yeah, I guess that's what she does. Alright. So, wait, so what exactly do I do now? And she has Brezhnev, Liberation, Flower, Power, Brush, or John Paul Bertrand, and Nora. That's a pretty decent hand. Um, yeah, right. So CIA is pretty much useless. I guess I have to go with Usury because otherwise I just lose to Asia scoring that I redrew for some reason. Yeah, let's try it. I don't even know what to do with it. I could take Laos. and try to go for the battleground count. I could go for Pakistan and India break and try to get advantage in the region with the battlegrounds, I guess. I really wanna see that brush war hitting my poor Italy. Yeah, you do that, you take Mexico for free. I just do that. Like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know, maybe she gets hallucinations and, like, forgets about the existence of Asia and they get a domination there. That's something that could happen, legit. There's a chance. There's always a chance. Never surrender, remember. That's one takeaway from this video. She doesn't know about Asia. She doesn't expect me to have Asia. Always strike where they least expect it. Well, she also doesn't expect me to have CAA, but I can't see how that helps. But it surely helps somehow, I'm just failing to see it. Yeah. You do that, you use your beautiful forward to take back all the stuff I took away from you. I'm using the China card to take Pakistan back because I have to score Asia for 0. Now she coups Angola and probably rolls well and kicks me out of there, and I can't take Zair despite it being open because, like, obviously. But it's not like I can do anything about it. Asia is the priority now. It is not like I have a good coup target anyway. It's also not like I have many good cards to coup with anyway. My only playable 3-up is Shuttle Diplomacy. Can I event Shuttle Diplomacy? Can I get a domination with Shuttle Diplomacy? Is this legendary game where Shuttle Diplomacy wins the game? There is no way, right? Like, maybe it is. Oh no, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna calculate all that, and then she's gonna use Brush War on Pakistan and win. And I'm just gonna... Yeah, oh no, I see the future now. Oh no, I'm an oracle. I know what's gonna happen exactly. That's so sad. So now she calls Angola. Of course it succeeds. And then I have to choose if I try to get a domination by eventing Shuttle or just score Asia. And if I event Shuttle, she uses Brush on Pakistan and of course succeeds. And then I fail anyway on my domination quest in Asia. How bad is that? No, okay, who am I kidding? It's terrible. NORAD. She goes for Nigeria. Why? But why? Why do you go for... Okay, so wait. Huh? Why did she go for Nigeria? What's good about going for Nigeria instead of Zaire? And why don't I have a single good card to play? I think I'm going with... Like, I'm holding Shuttle to event in Asia. I don't... Like... if I don't do that, what are my chances of winning? Like, do I ever win if I just give up on Asia and... No, there is literally... No, I don't think there's a way. I'm just eventing CIA right now. And the cards I didn't know about were Duck and Cover and Quagmire. Pretty good fucking cards if you ask me, but please don't ask me. I'm probably too stupid to answer questions. I will just take Zair. Fortunately, I have plenty of good, beautiful red cards to discard to Quagmire, so at least that works. Maybe she will just like use it randomly, and I will discard, will bury you, and then she will. Oh, that doesn't change as well. She could do that. It's not like I have like an amazing AR7 play anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter that she can disrupt my AR7 play because there is none. So that's my trap card. Brush War. Where does it hit? Like, what is this? She literally went for Thailand with lower chance of success than Pakistan, but she rolls exactly a 4, so I guess that doesn't matter. Uh, yeah, take it away. You deserve that, Asia. I was too weak. I wasn't strong enough to get Asia. So take it away. Those hard-earned 6 VPs. Uh, can I kill her with Defcon? Well, I used the China card because I actually hoped that I would have any other shot at winning than Defcon, but I don't think that now. I actually regret that. I shouldn't have used the China card. I should have just played random cards and prayed for the Defcon gods to, like, strike her with lightning from the sky. But that doesn't work anymore. Uh, I guess with Fiverr Plan and Terrorism it could. Well, okay, let's play. There are still plenty of late war cards that could save me from this predicament. I guess I can start by just spacing with Dario and failing once more. So I guess I will still not be discarding anything. Uh, yeah, right. And I guess she will actually be able to hold Brezhnev if. Oh no, because she has to play Bear Trap or Brezhnev, right? So she will not. Unless she Bear Traps herself. Then maybe that's my win condition actually. Maybe I just hope that she spent like 2000 years in Bear Trap and finally, I don't know, starves to death. Uh, Regardless, I think I should try. No, that doesn't matter. I have to coup. I'm not going with South African unrest, that's for sure. Uh, I guess shuttle diplomacy is not useful anymore, so I can just as well use that. So I guess let's go for Cameroon. I expect her to play Brezhnev for Ops and then event Quagmire. So she will probably take Chile and I don't know Dominican Republic or Guatemala maybe, or even put one more point into West Germany because why the hell not? I guess. Okay, she overprotects Nigeria. That makes sense. Um, sure. Let's use Sadat to get Egypt back, and she quagmires me, and I drop South African unrest to that. And let's see if we're stuck or not. When you're not going to bear trap yourself, like come on. We both know that. What are you thinking about? You only have two options, and those are The choice is pretty obvious. You're winning by all metrics. There's like literally zero need to, yeah, exactly, to risk. You're trapping yourself when you can quagmire me. And now I roll a 6, so I will be staying here for a while. Okay. What do we have here? Uh, that's actually probably the first decent hand I ever got. It's too little and it's too late, but it's actually playable. Thanks. Brushwater is actually not that good. It doesn't have that many good targets. Marshall Plan is whatever. Truman I probably prefer to hold. And South America looks good. Like, what are the chances she has cool time? Uh, like, yeah, I don't think there is much in the discard pile, but I would like to pick up with Star Wars. Actually, it's bad that I drew Star Wars because it lowers the number of cards that are Defcon Suicide for her, and it's probably the only way for me to win the game. But okay, maybe I can try fighting for the final scoring or something. So in that case, I think dropping South America is still the way to go. It's mostly about not wasting Star Wars for something I don't want to do. There's just mm, unless I use duck and cover. Do I just use duck and cover? The risk is of course her just taking Argentina after breaking it. Or just breaking anything and then scoring the region she broke. Because I'm in Quagmire. Uh, nah, let's drop it. Fury and Samantha, okay. So I guess after all I will still be trying to play Brush War with Star Wars because I need to get Milops somehow and that's preferably not through Cruise. Alright. Mm, so I guess my go-to target for that would be Mexico. No, she doesn't have Middle East scoring, right? That would be weird. But yeah. Finally, I'm rolling well. Those 5s and 6s in the Quagmire are what I'm here for. Please, give me more. Okay, so I can safely assume she doesn't have Middle East scoring because if she does, it's GG. So of course she has ABM as well, but I don't think that matters because she seems to have Middle East scoring. Please have it. Actually, it's it's enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so this is how it ends. My adventure in the Polish league, which was uh, great in the group stage, and then it was just pain and suffering and no fun, and that's how you know that the computer game is good. So thanks for being with me through this wonderful time, and I will see you in another one of my amazing, fun to play adventures in this wholesome world of entertainment. See you.